Hello guys, I'm gonna be showing
Fellas,
my friend here, Nick, robot underscore Nick, the Yu-Gi-Oh
they
Banlist.
twinkified the fucking readends
Yes, they twinkified the readouts. That
from
is 100%
from
fact.
Zelda, the corpse guy. Is there gonna be anything in the Zelda series that isn't a fucking twink at this point?
You. Actually, wait, no, Link is a twin.
This this is Nintendo's agenda to turn our youth gay because the gay are coming after the youth.
says
They're
the
coming after our fucking kids.
says the Pan Man. Okay,
Yeah, it doesn't
so
matter if I'm a chef. I don't get your point.
okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh Banlist. What do you know of the current Yu-Gi-Oh meta?
There are too many goddamn clues in it.
Okay, so let's start. The first ban is of Artifact Sight. This is Artifact Sight. What do you think this card does, and what do you think its ban? How do you think its ban will affect the meta?
Oh, that's a scythe. That's like a Grim Reaper thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's a big old ancient
Explain how this card's
scythe.
ban. Explain how this card's ban is going to affect the meta. Explain its effect. Explain everything
Trick
about it.
holding the scythe is kind of hot.
Okay. Explain how Artifact.
Okay,
Explain what did
it's
this card do? What did this card do?
obviously very minimal effect considering how hard the card art goes.
Yeah, yeah. What was its effect? What
Probably
made
just
it
like
ban
mills
worthy?
cards or something.
What?
Probably just mills cards.
Probably, probably. Okay, okay. Next thing we're going. Next card. Barrier Statue of the Storm Winds. This
That
card was
looks like an
banned.
Ojama.
No, it, no, it, have you seen an Ojama?
Look at its face. No, look at the face at the top. That's an Ojama ass face. If you told me that was like Ojama green, yeah, I know it's got the stupid ass funky little face thing going on.
These are.
It looks like if an Ojama was a JoJo's stand.
Okay, okay. So what made this card ban worthy? How do you think its ban's going to affect the meta? What do you think its effect was?
Is it a monster or a spell?
It's a monster. It's a monster. Uh, no spells were banned.
Uh, oh man, it. Oh wait, what's its name again?
A barrier statue of the Storm Winds.
It has like really high defense.
I see. I see. It's part of the barrier statue series of monsters.
Yeah, they
Okay.
have really high defense.
They have really high defense. How do you think the removal of this card will affect the meta?
It'll make the meta more, no, less stally, but somehow that will end up with the meta being more stally.
I
Because
mean, yeah,
removing stall
currently,
methods always makes Yu-Gi-Oh more stally somehow.
yeah. Well, actually, this meta has had like the least
This
amount
is
of
why
stall.
I
This
don't
meta has
play the
had the
fucking
least.
game.
Nick. This meta has had the least amount of stall. Yet every game's gone to time.
I know. This is why I fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
This is why
Next
I
card.
don't play this fucking shit. And also because it's pushing the LGBTQ agenda, which
Good.
I don't support.
The pansexual man does not support it. I
See,
guess.
here's another prime example. Look at that woman.
Yeah. This is Tiralman's Kit Kalos. This
You
card has
see how
been.
she is an animal?
Yeah, it's a mermaid.
They couldn't just make it a normal, beautiful young lady. No, they had to make it an animal because the LGBTQ also want to fuck animals. They're coming after your kids, they're coming after your daughter.
So how does this card's ban will affect it? This is a fusion monster, by the way. How will this card's ban affect the meta?
See, fusion, a term commonly used by the LGBTQ, featured in demonic series like Dragon Ball very heavily as a term for gay sex, between a woman and an animal. Yet again, the LGBTQ, they're coming after your pets.
I see. I see. It might,
It doesn't matter what effect this card
I,
has. The banning of that card is very clearly something that the government should have done a while ago. I'm honestly glad to see them pushing forward these laws and bans,
okay, this
even
was
if
the
it took them a
last
while.
banned card. Every other card has been put to 1. It's been from 3 copies per deck to 1 copy per deck.
Oh, so they're limiting the rights.
No, these guys were just flat out banned.
So the
Starting off. Oh
government's
wait, no,
limiting
wait, my bad,
their
my bad. There's
response.
one last ban left. There's one last ban left.
Okay.
Sprite Elf.
This one?
Yeah.
Going on screen?
Yes. How is this card's ban affecting the meta? What did this card do that made it ban worthy? Tell me, Nick. Nick?
This is truly a despicable ban, in my opinion.
I see, I see. Do you believe
You
this
see
card
how
was
he has
a ban?
guns? You see how this fine gentleman has guns?
Yes, yes.
Clearly, just another move by those goddamn fucking Asians. They created this game. They're trying to push for the banning of guns. They're coming after your kids. They're coming
Okay,
after your
okay,
pets.
okay,
They're
okay.
coming after your fucking guns.
Okay, okay, okay. So, do
This
you
one
believe
clearly
this
wasn't
card
to
was
improve the meta.
unjust?
It was to push the idea of the banning of weaponry.
So, you believe this
Truly
card
something
shouldn't be banned?
despicable.
You
Go
be,
out, buy a gun, protect yourself. They're
do,
going
you,
to come for you.
do you believe this card shouldn't have been banned?
That is what I believe, yes.
This card has
Nothing
been
is wrong about
unjustly
this card.
banned. Do you want the
Just
person?
because he has a gun does not mean he should be banned. In fact, he is a hero for having it.
I think this is the female. This is the female sprite.
Fine by me. Let's give our women guns.
I see.
As long as they know their position in society is below superiors like me, then I think they should be allowed to have all the weapons they want.
Every single one. Facts, facts. Anyway, next one, Agito. I don't know these guys' full name. I play Master. Agito, the Ancient Sentinel. This card's been put to 1. This guy was so good they had to put him to 1. Why do you think this card was
This
put to 1?
looks foreign.
What?
This looks foreign, and honestly, I'm proud of our government for finally cracking down on big ticket issues like immigration,
Yeah, our
limiting some
government.
of the foreign peoples in our country. God bless America. I love this country. I love God.
Next one is gonna be Kelbeck, the Ancient
2024.
Sentinel. This is Kelbeck. Put from 3 to 1.
What the fuck am I looking at?
You're looking at Kelbeck, the Ancient Sentinel.
Is this what the trans people have come to?
No.
Mutilating their bodies to this goddamn point, identifying as can only assume it's literal fucking electricity.
I think this card's an Earth. Kelbeck, the Ancient Vanguard. My apologies, my apologies. Yeah, it's an Earth monster. It's not electric.
Why is it made of lightning?
It's Earth monster.
You see, this is another thing. Look, he has lightning symbols. He's shooting lightning, and yet he's going to tell you that he's Earth
But he
because
is
he
Earth.
refuses to acknowledge the true biological identity of his body.
Well, actually, I'd say the fact is the card says he's Earth, but he's shooting out lightning, so that means I think it's the opposite. I don't think you're able to tell. I don't think you. I
They're
don't think you're able
trying
to
to
spot.
lie to you about the hard scientific biological facts of nature. He is clearly shooting out lightning. He has lightning rods on his back, and yet they're telling you that he is a fucking Earth monster. This is the trans agenda at play.
I mean, do you want to see OG Kelbeck? Because this is
They're
original.
trying to spread confusion.
This
They're
was the
trying to
original
spread
Kelbeck.
lies. They're trying to tell you that you don't know what reality is.
This is the original Kelbeck.
This is Kelbeck before the trans agenda.
Still an Earth monster.
Just another victim.
This is still an
agenda
Earth
that they're
monster.
pushing.
This is still an Earth, and this is still an Earth.
That right there is a finally respectable Earth monster.
This is the same monster, still lurking.
And that is him after he has been brainwashed, become a
Well,
victim of the internet.
you're saying it
You
should
can
be.
even you can even note three common colors there of the pink, blue, and white color scheme. Those
Where's
are
the
commonly
white?
used
Wait,
by
okay,
these
I
groups.
see the pink. I see the blue. Where's the white? I see
Look at the
yellow.
claws. Look at the crystals.
Okay, moving on to the next one, we have Kyoto, the Sacred Protector. This is Kyoto, the Sacred Protector. What has this card done that's made it worthy to be put to one?
This card fills me with deep, deep-seated rage.
Why?
It's foreign and it has fake tits.
No, the next card coming up will be the final card from this series of monsters put to one.
Yet
Note that
again,
Agito,
more.
Kelbeck, and Keldo, and the final card of I forget his name, Mudora, are part of the
Notice
same
the
series of
chest.
monsters.
You see how the chest clearly does not match the rest of the body.
Uh, what?
Look, it doesn't match the rest of the body.
Well, yeah, you can see it's attacked by by the Konami orb.
Which clearly is another case of a person altering their body to try to lie to you about their biological identity. It
No, I
can't
think
stand.
this is just a robot.
I'm very glad the government is cracking down on these disgusting satanic creatures.
Known as Yu-Gi-Oh
Personally, I
cards.
think limiting it is too light. It should have been fully, completely banned. I think every copy of this card should be found and burned.
Okay.
Same with the last one.
Okay. Some people agree with you on the take for this guy. So next, we're moving on to Mudora, the Sword Oracle. Final card of the series that's been put to one.
Finally, the government is doing another thing correctly, limiting black people. I could not be prouder of this government. I could not be prouder of America. God bless this country.
When I put you on the mic, I did not expect you to say this.
And I could only see a bald eagle shedding a tear over the pure justice that has been served.
Okay. Okay.
God bless America.
Okay. So now we move on to the final sets of monsters that have been put to one. Starting off, starting off with Tiralman's Kikolas, their fusion. Now we move on to Havness. Tiralman Havness.
This is what I mean. They're coming after our children. You can see there. That's a child. They are trying to limit the children. They're trying to change them. They are trying to push their agenda on them. They're trying to make it so that there is less of them.
What?
This is another move by Big Gay to limit our children.
Nick, you're a part of
They are
Big
led
Gay.
to believe.
You are a part of Big Gay, though.
I would never be part of such a despicable group of people. In fact, it pains me to refer to them as people or humans because truly they are devils.
Okay. Tiralman's Havness. So you believe this card has been unjustly put to one?
Yes, it's been unjustly put to one by
Now, what about this
Big
card?
Gay
What
to
about
limit
this
our
card?
children.
Now, however, you're fine with this card being put to one.
Yes, because it
Big
is the
fan.
unholy abomination of man and animal in such a clearly devious
No,
sexual.
this is also a mermaid, you know.
I see no mermaid elements there.
Look at the feet.
Why would I stare at a woman's feet?
You know, base. You know? Base. Moving on to Tiralman's Merly.
See? You see how it's starting to become an animal fucker? This is what they want.
It's an anime
This is what
girl mermaid. What's the problem with the anime girl mermaid?
foreign
That's it?
animal fucker.
So
It's a
you believe
foreign
this
animal
card was
fucker.
unjustly put to 1, but this card has been justly
Yes.
put to 1.
This card has been corrupted by the LGBTQ. It has been corrupted by many Asian communities. And it's sad to say, but it deserves it.
Okay. Now we go on to the final card that was put from 3 to 1. We're not going to be talking about the cards that have been unlifted. They were kind of boring. Finally, to Almonds Sheeran.
Good, they're limiting the women.
He's this is a woman. This is a woman. So
This
this
is an adult woman. That's the difference.
no, this is an adult woman. This is a
That's an adult woman.
teenager.
I see a legal adult there. And honestly, I'm glad they are limiting the rights of women. They don't deserve them. They don't need them. It's useless. They should
That's
be
the end of the ban
relocated
list.
again.
Now I want to show you.
To vote.
I want to show you some a cool dinosaur monster being added to Yu-Gi-Oh in the latest upcoming OCG set.
Oh, they're adding dinosaurs to their game, huh?
They've been in the game since the first
I
set.
know they're adding more of them. That's wonderful. You know what dinosaurs are, Yoshi?
What?
They're fake.
You're telling me this is fake?
Know, in many old
You're telling me
versions
this
of
trans
Christianity,
dino is fake?
in many versions of old Christianity, they
You're
said
not even
clearly
Christian.
that dinosaurs were fake.
No, they said
But then,
dinosaurs. They just weren't talked about during the times of the Bible.
but then,
You're not even
modern
Christian.
Christianity has started to take this. No, dinosaurs were real. No, they're okay. It's bullshit. They are a lie made up by the scientific community, just like COVID, just like the mask, just like all of it. They're a hoax made up by the scientific community to try to brainwash us so that they can see how far they can stretch us, so that they can slowly and slowly make us more and more stupid, less and less smart. Do your research, folks. You'll find stuff on your own if you do real research, if you go to real sources, real people. Dinosaurs are not real. They're fake. They're a lie. They're a hoax. They're made up.
Tell me this guy is not real.
That is an ice dragon creature. Of course it's not real, you fucking Hispanic idiot.
This is a dinosaur.
You should be thrown over the border for this shit.
This is these monsters are part of the series of monsters called the Transcendrates.
See, and not only are they trying to push their dinosaur agenda, they're also still somehow trying to push their trans agenda. They're corrupting our youth. They're corrupting our pets. They're trying to take away our guns. They're trying to take away our freedoms. They're trying to take away our rights. When are we going to do what's necessary and fight back against these groups? They are trying to take us out. We need to take them out first.
Alright, now what's your thought on... Now what's your thoughts on this guy?
It's a robot dinosaur.
What's your thoughts on Dynamis and Cleos?
It's clearly a fake robot dinosaur, so I'm completely okay with it because it knows what it is. It's not a real creature. It's not flesh and bones. It's a robot. That's fine.
Now, how about finally one last card I want you to see. Dinomorphia Rexterm. What's your thoughts on that?
That's Mechagodzilla from the Godzilla series, a famously Japanese series. Want to know my opinion on the Japanese?
What?
I think we should have nuked them 4 times. Because clearly, the first 2 and the testing in the water was not enough.
Okay. I think I think that's enough. You have any last words you want to say to the audience?
I agree, Yoshi. This is enough. This is enough of this Asian, trans, gay animal fucker agenda being pushed onto our children. Truly, I agree with you. It is enough. It needs to be stopped. I'm glad they're cutting down on this. I'm glad they're trying to ban some of this. I think it's truly despicable that
Oh
they're
wait, I
also
have
trying to
one
ban
last.
our
Wait, I
weapons
forget. There's
alongside
one
it.
last thing. One last thing I want to show you. One last thing I want to show you. One last. One last thing I want to show you. One last thing. One last thing. One last. What's your thoughts
This is
on
a
this guy?
respectable man.
He's a respectable man.
Truly an American hero. Blonde, blue eyes, buff man, killing Asians. Couldn't see anything greater than him.
Isn't he also Asian?
Not really. He's an honorary American.
Honorary American.
As you can see, he wears our main colors of red, representing the red, white, and blue of the American flag, and green for Lady Liberty.
Maybe Real Liberty was originally brown. Just copper.
Well, we made sure to get rid of that because, as you know, we really don't like brown skinned people.
Ah. Okay. Any final remaining words?
I think Hitler was kind of right.
What?
I think Hitler was kind of right.
Okay. And that is the end. Thank you guys for coming in and seeing my friend Nick's here.
But like,
Hey.
legitimately, you should read some of his stuff. He was a smart guy.
Okay.
He knew what he was talking about.
Okay. Thank you for being here, seeing my friend takes. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna debate uploading this. Personally, I think it's kind of funny. A little bit fucked. I think it's kind of funny. Adios.